What's up YouTube, it's your boy Sean. We're back on another video. Today we're gonna be reviewing the new Scarecrow Premium Format by Sideshow. But before we get into this, make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe because we're doing a giveaway. Check it out. On the road to 150 subscribers, we're giving away this super dope Joker Cause Baby by Hot Toys. If you want to be entered to get this Cause Baby, what you have to do is you have to subscribe. You have to like the video, and 3, you have to comment on the video, right? When we get to 150 subscribers, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give away this bad boy. We're gonna pick a random video. It's gonna be a random comment picker. We're just gonna pick somebody, and whoever it picks, they'll get mailed this Cause Baby right here. Limited edition. This thing looks great. I just had to get it. I thought that this would be a great gift, a great giveaway for you guys. So again, if you want to be entered, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go. So enough of that. Let's unbox this guy and let's explore. All right, so here we go. We got the art box for Scarecrow. I must say that this art box looks absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, you got Scarecrow here on the front. You got the Scarecrow font here. You have Batman symbol. I didn't know the Batman symbol was going to be on there, but whatever. I love this nice seal that they have here down here at the bottom. Sideshow exclusive. Then coming around, looks like the picture just kind of continues to the side here. And then it looks like there's another picture. Yeah, oh man, yeah, that looks really good. Love how they got, like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like the double effect, like he's kind of like if you're dizzy and you're looking at him, which continues to play well into Scarecrow's character, because if you know anything about him, he has the fear toxin. And so the art box looks great, man. Love it on the side. They did a very good job with this art box. Very good job with the art box. Now this Scarecrow, I saw him last year, October at New York Comic-Con. And when I saw him then, I knew I had to get him. He was absolutely phenomenal. Loved how he looked in person, the colors. And also, not to mention, Scarecrow is one of my favorite characters. Playing Injustice 2, Scarecrow is like the only person I play with. And he's by far my favorite Batman villain. So it was a no-brainer for me to grab this guy. Been waiting a long time, since October of last year. It's been almost a full year, and this guy is finally here. Like you saw earlier in the intro, I ended up getting 243, I think, out of 500. The 500 being exclusive, so I'm right there, almost about dead in the middle. The exclusive goes for $620. The collector's edition goes for $600. We got the exclusive, like I said, so we got both portraits. We'll check those out here in a second. But without further ado, let's get into this actual box. All right, so let's crack her open. Let's see what we got. All right. So let's see. All right, so here we go. First things first, we got the, which I think this will be his right hand with the scythe in it. See if that'll focus. There we go. Pretty cool. You have another arm here. Looks really dope. I'll tell you, this Scarecrow is bigger than what I remember. I think this will be Jason Todd's hand. Scarecrow's rope. Pieces of the actual base. Looks really cool. I can't remember what this is. This is his arm. Can't remember. We'll see. It's a lot heavier than it looks. We'll get a full review of this, so don't worry. Next we have Scarecrow's body. Like I said, he's bigger than what I remember. It's impressive. This thing looks phenomenal. Another piece of the base. We already knew that. Like I said, I thought this was a light up feature, but it's obviously not. This thing looks great. Very impressive. Very impressive. All right, so now that we got this bad boy out of the case, out of the box, let's actually put him together. Before we get into that, let me show you the bottom of this piece here. Premium format Scarecrow, 243 out of 500. Looks pretty freaking dope, if you ask me. So here we are, the Scarecrow Premium Format by Sideshow. All right, so looking at this guy, like I said earlier, Sideshow did a phenomenal job. In my opinion, I would have to say that this is the best rogue, Batman rogue that they've done so far. Love Bane, love Mr. Freeze. I love all those guys, but I feel like this one, they really nailed it. If you know anything about me, I am a sucker for a base, and needless to say, this base looks freaking awesome. So you can obviously tell that they're in a grassy graveyard. We have what looks like down here looks like concrete. Then as you move up, you can kind of tell he's standing on what appears to be grass. If you look close to his foot, he has you can see the grass, and it doesn't look the cleanest. It looks dirty, it looks muddy, it looks like a lot has been going on this grass. So looking at Jason Todd, they absolutely nailed this out of the park. The face sculpt is absolutely amazing. He has the whited out eyes. I don't know if whited out is a word, but it is today. I love how they have the smoke coming out of the base, just kind of going everywhere to kind of emphasize this zombie here. And I think that what sells this zombie so much is the smoke, right? It continues to, it just gives it a color pop, a pop of color, sorry. And it just makes Jason Todd stand out from this base a lot. Because if you look at it, his skin tone, the greens, they're all sort of in the same ballpark. But this purple smoke, these purple clouds really make it separates Jason Todd from the actual base, and I can really appreciate them doing that. Back to Jason Todd, he looks like a complete zombie. Looks freaking great. The paint on the actual on Jason Todd himself looks really good. He looks dirty. You can tell in his collar, or his cape, sorry. You can see the brown in there. It looks very dirty. Looks like he's been in the ground, right? And then if you move over to his actual suit, they're not clean colors, and it's not a clean green, it's not a clean red. The red looks muddy, it looks dirty, it looks like he's been through a lot, right? And that's something I can really appreciate. And moving up towards lastly, his face sculpt, his teeth just look disgusting. They look brown, they look green, they look like zombie teeth. I probably would have appreciated him missing a few teeth, but I think that would have been pretty cool, but that's just a personal opinion. And moving up to the smoke, just to highlight the smoke looks really good. I think they really nailed it on this smoke. I know that can probably be something that's pretty difficult to do, or cloud smoke, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure that can probably be difficult to do, and a lot of people can mess this up, but I feel like they really insinuated it. They helped tell the story of what's happening here. I love how they didn't have to do this, but they added the tombstone here, and even the tombstone looks really good. I mean, you got it's a nice size, and if you look on the sides, we have like little bitty angels that are just on each corner of the tombstone, and it just looks freaking great. And clearly Scarecrow doesn't give a crap about it because he's standing directly on top of it. As you can tell, it's kind of leaning out of the ground. So, you know, this thing has definitely been dug up, and it looks like there's a few cracks in it as well. So it hasn't been treated with much respect at all. But moving up towards Scarecrow, I will say that I thought that I never had a problem with him being skinny. I thought that it would be a problem as it came time closer to him to get here. I thought it would be a problem just because I don't know. I just thought that maybe that would have been a problem. But seeing him in person is not a problem at all. You can see through the rips in his pants, and seeing his skin, this texture of his skin. I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of makes up for him being so skinny. Like I'm okay with him being so skinny because I can see his skin tone in his flesh, and he looks sickly. And I'm just looking at his legs. Like his shin just looks gross. It looks I don't know, like a purplish dark blue color. He does not look healthy at all. And I'm just looking at his legs. Moving up his legs, there's a lot of different patchwork. And even the patchwork, the patches in his pants, you can appreciate because the stitches, man, they really did a lot of detail to this piece. You can see the stitches that look extremely well. And moving up to his actual body sculpt, his actual torso, his torso looks really weird. If you look closely, you can see his rib cage, and he just looks super skinny and super sick. It looks like he needs help, right? But that's Scarecrow, man. That's Scarecrow for you. I love how they added the scythe, and that looks freaking good. Looks really amazing. You can see it looks like there's rust on it, so it looks like it hasn't, it's been through a lot. It's not his first time using it. And looking in Scarecrow's face, he looks extremely scary. Like I said earlier, on the pictures, he looked like his eyes had a light up feature, but here you can tell that there's not a light up feature. It's just really his eyes. It's just really what his eyes look like. And I think that kind of speaks to the paint and sculpt of this piece. When you got things that look like a light up feature that is painted that well, I can really appreciate that. Like they just really took the detail to the next level on this piece. And I love how on his face sculpt, it casts a shadow on his face that kind of adds to that menacing, scary look of Scarecrow, and I can really appreciate that. If you're looking at him head on, you may see a little bit of a shadow over his eyes, and I think that pop of color, that pop of orange in his eyes, you can kind of see it cut through the shade. And man, I mean, you can't teach this type of stuff. You can't go anywhere else with this, man. This is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely great sculpt. So this is the regular collector's edition head sculpt. So let's switch it over to the exclusive and let's see what that looks like. All right, so moving over to the exclusive head sculpt. Again, I 100% thought that this was going to be a light up feature in his mouth. I was like, oh man, it's pretty cool. Turn the lights off. You can cut the lights on. You can see the mouth, the glow out of his mouth. But no, it's all painted. It's all painted. Same color of his eyes. And I think that they did a great job with that. It looks like, for me, always when I played the Injustice game, I always thought that the inside of his mouth, it looked like fire or something weird. It just looked like the insides of him weren't real. I think that this piece just kind of carries that story. Like I said, I don't think that the brim of his hat carries that shade from where I'm looking at it right now. It doesn't look like it carries that shade over his eyes as heavy as the last sculpt did. But even, you know, regardless, this still looks freaking amazing. Like I said, I really like this head sculpt. And I think this is going more in the cartoony comic book route. But I mean, it still looks very well. I think they did a great job with this. I think that I'm going to display him with the other head sculpt, the first one. I really like this one, but the other one just kind of, I don't know, I just like it a little bit more. You have the his hair coming out of the hat, and I just love how, you know, he kind of has the stitching on his mouthpiece, on his mouth. I think that looks absolutely phenomenal. So I think that's gonna be my favorite as of now. But man, if I had to say anything, this sculpt here is actually, this is perfect. I can't find anything wrong with this guy. I can't find anything wrong with him. I can't find anything I would want to change. The paint, the concept, the sculpt, the colors, the paint, just everything just looks a 10 out of 10. Looks A1. They did a very good job on this. Let me know in the comments, man. What do you think? What do you think about this this Scarecrow piece? Would you just Alright, so this has been my official unboxing and review of the premium format Scarecrow by Sideshow. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this piece. Are you going to grab this? As of right now, today as I make this video, the exclusive and the collector's edition has been waitlisted. So are you going to get on that wait list? If so, use the link below. But until next time, y'all be safe, y'all be good, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.